What is going on, guys? It's Mitch here, aka Royal Bacchus, and today we got Better Call Saul Season 4, Episode 1. A lot happened last episode. I am back from Vegas. Missed you guys for the last week and a half. I've missed this show also. I want to see what kind of happens after all the craziness happened last episode. We'll get into everything, but before we do, if you want to drop a like and subscribe down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm bringing you Saul every Monday and Thursday, I believe. It's been a while since I did a recording, and I can't remember all the dates off the top of my head right now. And I also got Patreon, Instagram, and Twitter in the links if you want to join my Patreon. Support me there. You guys get the unedited versions of my videos and the content a couple days earlier than you would on YouTube. Last episode was a crazy fest. Like, there's really, other than Kim had the most normal episode, I think, of all the characters. So basically, Kim, after her car crash and everything like that, she actually decided, she began at the beginning of the episode wanting to just jump right back into work, which I thought was, well, nuts, because I'd be taking advantage of that 100%. So throughout the episode, she decided finally to just take a rest for 5 seconds and actually just heal up from what happened. So her story, that episode was kind of like the more normal one. Let's get into the other crazy stuff. So obviously we know that now Hector, we'll go one by one. Hector has now finally, I guess it's a heart attack that he has. That's what I'm guessing that happened, and we know after the fact of what happens to him as well. But the weird part was, because obviously this was all planned out by Nacho, and after him picking up the pills and everything like that, I think Gus actually knows what happened. The look he gave Nacho after he was done picking up and Hector was put into the ambulance, I think Gus, when he looked over to Nacho, he knows what happened. So that's going to be really interesting to see where that goes. And we're also going to see Hector back in his wheelchair and his little bell thing that we're going to be getting into as well. But then let's move on to Saul. Obviously, Saul ruined his career with the old people. Sadly, he was on a hot mic, and they heard his whole entire plan with the old people while they were doing, I guess, like sitting yoga. I don't know what the official word is for that. But yeah, we basically saw that Erin, I think her name is, was talking to Saul or Jimmy, and they overheard everything that he was saying. And the things that he was saying too were just awful. Awful. And it's like, I actually don't feel bad for him at all on this one. The way that he treated Irene was awful. It was so bad. For the last couple episodes, it broke my heart watching the things that she had to go through. And you know, I'm kind of glad that everyone knows now, because now Irene can now go back to her friend group and everything is okay. Sadly though, Jimmy has lost all his old people that he's been so working hard to kind of manipulate, I guess you could say. I wouldn't say he made friends. It's just someone that he could use to get the money that he wanted. And lastly, at the end of the episode, Chuck burnt his house down. I don't really know what that was all about. He ended up kicking off his lantern, and like we had a shot pulling away from his house, and you could see the flames engulfing on the inside. I don't know if he got up or because the whole episode you could see his progression get worse and worse and worse. Slowly and like after he lost his job at HHM and they kicked him out, you could see everything start to deteriorate. We was putting holes through the wall because there was some source of electricity going through his house and he couldn't find it, and he went berserk. He couldn't figure it out, so he started putting holes in his wall, started trying to figure out where it was. He never could actually figure it out, and I think he just gave up, right? Because he destroyed the meter outside and just basically sat there and kicked this lantern off, and long and behold, it's going to light his house on fire. I don't know if he's like going to get up or what, or if he's that in the hole where he's just going to sit and become ash. No idea. So crazy last episode. We're going to get into this and let's just see what happened, because the aftermath, I think, is going to be kind of crazy from last episode. So let's get into it. Don't tell me something actually is something medically wrong with him. Good thing I was never a doctor, because I'd never be able to figure this shit out.
Can I have another look at your driver's license?
That's not good. So all this stuff is probably fake, obviously, and
some reason, this computer keeps kicking this back. And this is your current address?
Mm.
Oh my God. I typed the letter O instead of a 0.
Oh, lady.
I can't believe I was stupid.
Did he get his license back? Or did he leave it there?
Oh, hold on. Don't forget this.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, anything to do with being a lawyer, I guess he can't do, so might as well do these like little side jobs until the time being.
Let it go. If it's important, they'll leave a message.
Yeah, but it's Kim. Do you really think that she's just gonna let it go to voicemail? Oh, never mind.
Kim. It's Howard. I'm trying to reach Jimmy. It's Chuck.
Oh, no.
Jimmy.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. No fucking way. He actually died? We are starting this season off. Holy shit. Oh, Jimmy's gonna be a wreck after this. Even though everything that happened.
So,
Don't blame yourself, though.
He says it started in the living room?
I saw him 5 days ago. He was listening to jazz. All the lights worked.
Oh no, is he gonna find out that he was fired? Or pushed out? Which really, in essence, is just the way they do that, where it's like everything, like literally everything in his life went up in flames, and now so did his house, like. But I did not expect this show to kill him off. Oh, this is gonna destroy him. The morning looked good. He looked like he was doing well.
Jimmy?
Finally. Oh, he's gonna find out that he was fired before everything happened.
Howard, go ahead.
Oh man, it's like, what do you even say? I know Jimmy doesn't want to speak to him, but
Charles Lindbergh McGill was on the boards.
because you can see that it's kind of like the way he's saying this, and it's oh no, he's walking away.
All right.
My God.
Thank you.
For me. Will you? And if you need anything.
I am very nervous for Jimmy to find out that he was fired before all this happened. I have a funny feeling he's gonna go after for Howard for this, or he's still trying to figure out why he relapsed. Oh, just chuck the bottle, chuck it across this place. I don't even know what the hell to do now. Now, in all honesty, what do you do now? Do you get to move on from what's going on, or do you have to work for somebody else? I don't really know how drug dealing works like this, so.
Es el compadre de Tuco. Buena onda.
Oy.
El compadre de Tuco.
Yeah, they don't trust Tuco either.
El territorio de Salamanca casi queda el territorio de Salamanca.
Damn, okay.
Nada cambia. Tienen una entrega mañana por la noche. La recogen, la empaquetan, la distribuyen.
It's interesting. I don't know if they're gonna question everything. Obviously, Gus holds his cards to his chest, but like, he ain't gonna say
Alguien
shit.
se moverá contra los Salamancas. Lo que trae la guerra, la DEA.
No, no, I didn't even think of that. When you really think about it, who the hell is coming for him now? Or just stand there and wait for someone to see you throwing it into the river. That's always smart. Watch that thing like float all the way down the river, and it lands right at Gus's feet or something like that. I could see. Who the hell? No way! Now, why did he want to go? It was $10,000, but I know there was a lot more. But maybe it's just They're giving it to him, like giving it to him in pieces, segments. Oh, he's so good at blending into. He's a master of disguise. Like, literally, he is able to go in any situation, be completely calm, and just do what he needs to do without problem. I'm trying to, like, figure out what he's looking for, and I can't remember. But I do remember... Oh, it's been so long since I watched Breaking Bad, but I remember this warehouse. And the one thing about him, too, is he never gives up on the thing that he's trying to do. You'll go all the way until he gets the result that he wants.
Lift belt. Oh, we don't usually...
Stop what you're doing. You go to the equipment room, you get lift belts and gloves.
Oh my god. No way! Come on! The fact that he's able... Oh no.
Excuse me. I think this belongs to you.
God. Thank you.
Nobody gives me a second look.
What the
When
hell
the
is
rifle
going
owner
on?
shows up, there's no facility-wide badge check. Surveillance camera blind spots on the north and the east side of the floor.
What is happening?
Well, all due respect, I don't know anything about a security consultant.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? Maybe you best call corporate.
Oh no, we're starting with the funeral now.
Thank you, Brenda.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh no, are we gonna see him do a speech? I can't tell if he's hurting or if he's like he just looks dead in his mind. And I'm very nervous if he goes up for a speech, he's just gonna let loose about how Chuck was to him. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're just gonna skip over the funeral. Howard? Oh, looks like something's eating him alive as well.
I think I owe you the truth.
Oh no, 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 no. He looks
I don't
disheveled.
think what happened was an accident. But that's not the truth. The truth is that we had a disagreement. The fact is, he started getting better after that.
Jesus
He took more of
Christ.
an interest in the firm. He came to work. We could leave the lights on.
The insurance?
It was a ridiculous thing.
Oh no, the thing that Jimmy threw him under the bus for.
I should have just let it go. So I forced him out.
Oh no, this is gonna make Jimmy even...
It never occurred to me that I could hurt him.
Well, Howard, I guess that's your cross to bear.
Holy shit, Jimmy.
Look at her go. So I'm gonna make some coffee. Maybe want some?
I think he's broken. I don't think this is actually what he feels. I think he's broken on the inside. Look at everybody. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. That is not what Jimmy is thinking. I think he is broken on the inside. And now that he knows that something had to do with insurance, I don't know. That, to me, says that he knows that he's the one that went to the insurance company with all that stuff that was happening about his insurance and then throwing Chuck under the bus after all of it. And then he gets up and tells Howard, well, tough shit. Like, no. So I think Jimmy knows that now it was everything went slowly downhill after the insurance. I'm excited to see, not excited, but interested to see what's going to happen when everyone leaves, right? Because obviously you have Howard and Kim in the room. I don't think he's going to say that he did anything wrong until they're gone, or maybe he breaks down finally and tells Kim. That could be a possibility as well. Oh, but that was a lot. Anyways, we also got the whole, Hector thing going on with, like, they know that Nacho did it. All right, they're following him to make sure that, because Gus, as soon as I saw the look from episode 10 of season 3, when Gus slowly turns over to look at him, I think Gus knew right then and there that Nacho was up to something, or he had a part to play in Hector having a stroke that we found out about. And let's just go right back to the beginning of this episode as well. I didn't think they were going to kill him off. I didn't think they were going to kill Chuck off. I was very surprised about how they kind of went about this. Like, it seemed very different than what I expected. I thought Chuck was always going to die in this show. I really did. I thought that was going to be a big milestone for Jimmy to have to go through. So I figured at some point that Chuck was going to bite the dust. But it was a little different than what I thought it was going to be. It seemed almost kind of like quick. You know what I mean? Like, he went to the house, moved past it. Went to the funeral, 2 minutes maybe, and they went past it. So it's a little interesting to me how they kind of did his death, because it seemed more or less like we skipped over his death after the last episode, and we're just kind of getting into the emotions afterwards with Jimmy and Howard, right? And it's like, Howard obviously thinks it's his fault because he doesn't know that Jimmy was the one that went to the insurance and made all this stuff happen. But still, in all honesty, even if he finds out that Jimmy had something to do with the insurance, I feel like Howard will still blame himself for the death of Chuck. So a lot of like ins and outs here. But yeah, great episode once again, guys. But before I leave, if you want to drop a like and subscribe down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. Bringing you Better Call Saul every Monday and Thursday. Also got Patreon, Instagram, Twitter. And until next time, guys,